Hello, dear students. Today in this video, we are having a special guest from Westminister International University, Dr. Malika. In this video, we will discuss about the University Westminster, about the program, Masters in Public Health, and its prospects. So, first of all, Dr. Malika, very welcome to my YouTube channel. And
Thank you.
this program we are talking about, please give some short insight or introduction about yourself and the university.
Okay. So first of all, thank you very much for inviting me for a talk. And yes, I'm a course leader for the public health course at Westminster University Tashkent. So talking about my background, I myself am a medical doctor. So I have a specialization in dermatology, skin disease. And looking back to my education, so I graduated medical school in Tashkent, and afterwards I did my PhD at King's College London, in dermatology and dentistry. So it was joint research. So after coming back to Uzbekistan, I was invited here to work first as a visiting practitioner to deliver the lectures, and later on in half a year, I got an offer to be a course leader for this course. So talking about this course, this is a public health course, and it teaches the essentials, fundamentals of public health. So what is public health? I don't know the audience who is watching this video, but it's all about the structure of the healthcare. It's about health. So if in medicine we talk about how to treat disease, in public health we speak more about how to prevent them, how not to let this disease happen. So that's why it's all about the approach, right approach, looking at the different sides, not only from medical sides, but economical side, financial side, environmental side, which is the most important nowadays. So all these professionals are very important in terms of decision making, and public health science generally is all about the right decision making of different disciplines, of different specialists, in order to make the right decision to improve the health for the larger number of population in the community and in globe in totally. Yeah.
You explained really well about the public health course. We can also talk about the university which the course is offering, Westminster, and its campus in Tashkent. Some insight about the university, because I have personally visited this university, I guess, in 2022. So the campus is very beautiful, and it's in the center of the Tashkent. But the students always want to hear from you, your perspective about Westminster, London also, and Tashkent also, please.
Yes, so the building itself, some of my students, I have Indian students in another university where I do lecturing on my specialization as well. And these students, they usually call the building of the Westminster University Tashkent Harry Potter building. So it's like, it's very old building, actually, built in the beginning of the previous century. And is it right in very center of Tashkent? That's why it's very convenient for students to reach the university itself. And generally, we had guests from Westminster, London yesterday, and the first impression is that, wow, the campus itself is very nice. Lots of trees around, lots of facilities for students to just have time to study, to do picnics, to walk around, and generally to just enjoy the time. Because the campus itself is not very big, everything is located in one place. We have all facilities, gym, yoga session, canteen, buffet, which cook quite homemade food, not like street food here. So all facilities are free for the staff and for the students as well. And the university itself, talking about the public health course, related to public health course. We've been open recently, so we are here just 4 years on the market, and that's why many students of medical background, even in local universities, they are being surprised that Westminster University Tashkent has something related with health. And and of course, they are very much interested because, first of all, our brand, Westminster University Tashkent brand, just to say word that this year we got as the best brand in Uzbekistan award. So university itself is very well known. It's considered as one of the best universities in whole Uzbekistan. Because of academic staffs, teachers, lecturers who are teaching here, and students and examination process. The quality of students and quality of education is very high here. According to the protocols, British protocols. And the main point about Westminster Tashkent is that it's branch of Westminster, of University of Westminster in London. So all our academic curriculum modules, they are built according to the protocols of Westminster, of University of Westminster London. So we've been teaching our protocols curriculum is all built in joint work with the lecturers from Westminster University London, and every 1 month and 2 months we have the examiners and tutors who are coming here and tracking if the educational process go according to the British standards, because the main outcome of studying here is that you will have the certificate where it will be written that you have graduated University of Westminster London. So that's why they really much interested that the quality of education here, academic staff and educational process would be very much similar, if not better, than in Westminster University London.
Okay. Dr. Malika, one more question. Many students, while counseling for this course, the students ask, like, after completing this course, what are the job prospects at a global level? I'm not talking in Uzbekistan only or in India only. What are the job prospects where they can go and apply, or for which companies or NGOs they can work? So if you can shed some light on this.
Yeah. So talking about generally, well, as I said, we are creating the policy makers and leaders in the field of public health science. And they can be applicable in any company which has some relationship with health. So according to applicants, our big cohort of applicants, yes, these are medical students because they are interested in health. They want to work in positions in the ministries of healthcare. I'm talking about local students, but for international students plus our local students and other career opportunities are working in NGOs such as UN, WHO, UNICEF, and these kind of organizations, because they are basically like the basic subject area of this organization is public health. And that's why they are more prone to hire students with this background rather than from other specialties. That's why in our public health course, we have not only medical graduates, undergraduates, but we also have the applicants from different backgrounds. These are economics, finance, IT, law, all other fields which somehow can be related. We have even students who work within some funds which are sponsoring the cancer research or help for the cancer patients, but they work as a SMM specialist, and they find that this course is helpful for them in order to understand the concept of working in healthcare in those organizations.
Okay. Regarding, you mentioned that other stream students, like from someone from economics or someone from other streams, commerce also can join this program. And what are the other eligibilities? Like one have to do this bachelor's in any stream, and he or she can join the program, right?
Yes, you need to have the certificate of undergraduate course related to the subject of the area, which is supposed to be probably somehow connected with the healthcare. But generally, in my opinion, you can connect healthcare with anything, especially in current world when environmental problems and crisis is very obvious. It's like showing the reflection in all aspects of health. And that's why anyone right now, taking from the point of environmental health, can be involved in this process of education and can apply for this program, and it will be very helpful. Otherwise, they also have IELTS requirements. We are talking about the local students, because here in Uzbekistan, English language is not our main language, and that's why per the requirements of Westminster London, we need to request the certificate of 6.5 IELTS, where the minimum score for each section should be not less than 6. Otherwise, if we are talking about the international students where the education, undergraduate education was in English language, we're allowing to study and apply without requesting the certificate, but there is certain form which need to be filled and shown from the students, international students, to prove that they studied in English language.
Like the MOI, the medium of instruction letter. This is generally used while admission in UK also, and I guess in Tashkent also we will use the same. Another major point which comes by studying abroad is the cost, like the cost and the fees. The fees is $6,000 somewhat. Is this apart from
Yes.
this? What are the other expenses a student might bear, like the hostel expenses, the living costs in Tashkent? Can you like give some insight about what will be the per month expenses of an international student?
So it all depends on the own lifestyle, of course, but as students, they're always limited in budget. It's possible to find a solution for every budget in this country, because Uzbekistan is considered as a middle income country. That's why the prices wouldn't be too high like in the countries as the UK or in United States. And apart from that, as a dorm, university itself provide the dormitory here for international and for local students, and tuition fee is not that high. So it's you can students can allow themselves to cover them. Otherwise, moving around, transportation expenses, they are very cheap in Uzbekistan.
Mhm. Uh, Apart from the cost and the cost structure, the city Tashkent, it also offers, I mean, the city is very good. I have personally visited 2 or 3 times. So for an international student who was coming first time to Uzbekistan, the city Tashkent hosts us very well. And for Indians also, the people, the locals are very welcoming for Indians. So this is also a very good option for the students who are looking to do their masters, and the duration is only 1 year. So 1 year they can like be in a peaceful environment and study their masters also. So apart from this, any other point you want to add on, for the audience which are watching this video right now?
Yeah, I want to say that many probably not aware, yeah, when you talk about Uzbekistan, what's gonna be there, is it safe or not safe, is expensive, as you said, how it's gonna be a lifestyle. Generally, Uzbekistan is considered one of the safest countries in the world.
Yes, true.
So, and I know about this from my local Indian students as well. Generally, they always speak that it's absolutely safe, and particularly for girls. I'm talking about the girls right now because many probably parents would be concerned whether they can let their daughters travel alone. So from this point of view, it's absolutely safe for girls, and government and policies are protecting women's safety stronger and stronger year by year. That's why it's very safe to walk during nighttime. Nobody gonna come up or tell you anything, so it's fine. In terms of expenses, we already talked. It depends individually on everyone's lifestyle, but definitely there are lots of cafes, traditional places where we usually find is very cheap to eat. Might be a bit concern for vegetarian people who are coming here, and this is, I think, the might be one of the major issues for some students, because when they come here, our cuisine and our culturally, we are big meat eaters, which is very bad for public health, and we are working hard to reduce this in our country. But this is reality, that this is what we have. And there may be some issues to find the right food, but again, if you live in the dorm, usually, again, my international students, they always cook at home, and they find all products. We have Indian shops here because the number of Indian medical students here, it grows as well. So there are shops, special shops, which been opening to where you can find atta and other spices and everything to cook oven food. Otherwise, from other sides, I think the good point is just to coming here, to considering coming here, to be a little bit open to the culture, to new lifestyle. It's always culture shock when you go to another country, and it's for someone is easy to immerse into the environment and to adopt the lifestyle. But for someone might find hard because not major populations, they don't understand English, they don't speak English. If it's educated people, they may know English and they may help, but in terms of walking in the street, explaining yourself, sometimes they may, at least from the questioning my international students, I found that sometimes it's difficult to communicate and to express themselves, to solve the problems related with the education as well. But I'm talking about the government, Russian or Uzbek speaking institutions. But good point again from Westminister of University Tashkent, that here is completely British English environment. So even our teaching staff, we communicate with each other in English language. Our students communicate English language, and nobody forcing them to communicate with each other in English, but this is their preference. And generally, everyone is very respectful to each other. And those who travel to the UK to study or just to have some short travel, they know the style of communication between locals, and it's built very much on mutual respect and high teaching standards. So maybe it can be good for someone in terms of that educational process is very straightforward, without any without any possibilities to negotiate or anything. So teachers are very they work according to the protocol, and they If student deserve the mark, they get the mark. If student didn't deserve the mark, they just go to the second round to rework it, and so on. So they need to be aware of this as well, because in different institutions might be different approach. Here is very straightforward and no any possibilities to negotiate if you didn't deserve the mark. So this is the point. And yes, generally, they really want to get that level and standards of British education for the significantly less price. I think this is the best place to go, because we know that traveling to the UK, getting the visa and all these issues, they can be complicated. And Tashkent is just 2 hours distance from India. And I think this is the best decision to make, to come and decide to study here.
Sure. We are getting this British degree in half of the cost, and that to a very great place. Tashkent is a very great place. So I guess this is the perfect option for the students who are looking to do their masters in public health. Westminster is the best option you got. So finally, we are coming to end this video. Our admission is already open for the September intake. Can you just tell me what is the last date to apply for this intake, September intake? The last date to apply?
This is a question to admission office. I don't know the exact last day. We have the open day tomorrow, and it also could be probably dependent on the applicants and they willing to participate in the to be involved with this project. But yes, generally it's the beginning of September, because study should start in October months. So
Sure.
they need to go through the selection process, and all documents should be submitted on time in order to start your studies on time.
Soon we will plan a special webinar with the prospective students who are showing interest in this course. And I would again like to have Dr. Malika in that webinar also to guide our students. Thank you so much for your time. And it was a very nice talking to you about this course.
Yeah, no problem at all. If anyone interested, visit our website. You can find our course in the website as well, and you can read about the qualifications and all application process. It's everything in English, straightforward, very clear written. Otherwise, you can refer either to you, to Aman, to ask the questions, or just email to our admission office. They are always very welcoming and very quick to respond on any queries.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for invitation, and hopefully